Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading for the second half of November. Let's see, what is the message that you need to hear right now? And let's say, what are the things that you need to keep in mind? The Chariot, Eight of Wands, King of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Very good. Okay, we need to face what has happened in the last 4 or 5 months, how long it has been. Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. During these months, guys, we had Saturn in retrograde. So Saturn in general is, of course, our ruler, the ruler of Capricorn, and it's always about delays, about achieving things with difficulties, but at the same time achieving greatness, because let's say the resilience that the energy of the Saturn is giving to a Capricorn in general is very unique. But the problem is that during these 4 months, things have been really tough. Many delays, things were not moving forward. So finally, we can see this Chariot and Eight of Wands energy and the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, you have already seen changes in this month, especially in your career, because as you know, Capricorn means career. Okay, so of course, this doesn't mean that we don't care about our personal life, but basically we don't. Okay, so the Chariot and the King of Pentacles is showing, especially for those of you that are so interested into your career, starting new things. You have already experienced some success and some acknowledgement, something that wasn't so easy accomplished the past few months. Also, to be a bit more specific, first of all, you might have already received an offer. If you haven't received an offer, I think, the 13th, from the 13th to the 18th of November, you are going to hear something really important. This is a job offer. This is something that is resolving major practical issues or some good financial opportunity. Wait for that. The 13th is the new moon, okay, in Scorpio. So, things that might have been kind of hidden will be revealed, or attention to that. Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. You might need to speak your truth. And you know what can happen when a Capricorn decides to speak their truth? Disaster. Okay, so try to be, let's say, as diplomatic as possible. But let's say that there has been a lot of tension throughout the last months. The Six of Swords is, more related to the 18th, to be very honest, to the solar Mars conjunction. It's still in Scorpio, so yes, more of the hidden will come forward. What is going to happen here? You might find yourself wanting to detach, and this is where your personal life comes in. You might want to detach from people that have been causing you a lot of stress. Okay. And when we are talking about stress, we are talking about people that had to be around you, even though you didn't want them. for practical reasons, maybe for work, in relationships, in your personal life. Watch out, because you might decide to reevaluate everything here. Okay. And remember that Capricorn, if they are learning nothing, if they are learning practically zero from their partner, if they are not having fun, if the energy is not constructive and positive, they just don't want to be around that person anymore. Okay. So they already creating trouble for themselves. Capricorn is great at restrictive themselves, are at creating complicated thought patterns and so on. So we don't need more people to do that. We already do that by ourselves. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles, great potential. Two of Wands. Now, the good thing, so as I was telling you, watch out for this thing. You might decide this is positive. If we were doing only a tarot reading, I would tell you that this is good, because you feel like it's time to make some changes. It's time to speak your truth and bring forward certain things. Okay. But because in these readings we are taking into consideration a lot the various aspects, what's going on, the astrological things that are happening, during this period. I have to tell you that this is good. This is very good, but watch out. Don't overdo it. Okay, don't speak straightforward your mind. Yes, guys, Temperance, be diplomatic. I can't do this, really. As a Capricorn, I don't see myself doing this thing, but that's fine. 10 of Cups. 9 of Swords, exactly. Now, listen, why isn't possible? I'm telling you what we need to say in this reading, but this Temperance is really difficult to achieve. It can be achieved in really short-term situations. But if you're facing this, if you had to cope with people, and 7 of Wands, exactly. If you had to cope with people that have been there for a while, kind of torturing your peace, kind of making, kind of feeling bored about certain situations, whether this is love life or personal life or career life, okay? The point is that you had to deal with people that you don't like, that people that were unnecessary to you, people that have disappointed you. And actually, guys, it's time to move forward from these people, especially with the sun, the moment where sun is abandoning Scorpio to enter Sagittarius on the 22nd, we see, you become more communicative, but you become more stressed because you have to talk about things that you don't like. And at that point, the truth has to be spoken, because this Sagittarius is affecting you. Let's say you feel like you need to focus a bit more on yourself, to take care of yourself, and eventually abandon all the situations that were never working, especially friendships and personal life. Okay, at that point, your business, your career, you're gonna shine, guys. You have some nice growth and nice opportunities. And of course, now that Saturn is not retrograde anymore, things are definitely moving faster and in a much nicer way. Let's see some more. The Fool, yes. Knight of Swords, 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords, Santa Muerte, Four of Wands. Now, let's talk about your personal life a bit, especially for those of you with established relationships. If you are in a relationship, marriage, a serious kind of thing, we see here Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, Four of Wands. We are talking about a huge change. We also have the Death card here. Something is changing. For those of you that are not married, you're not engaged, maybe you have the opportunity in these last couple of weeks of November to move forward towards that direction. It's time. Basically, you know what is going on, especially in your personal life. You don't want to interfere to unpleasant situations that you don't like, that are unclear. You want order, clarity, and something that is functional. You're getting rid of everything that do not work for you. And for these relationships that will be, will basically survive and you want to keep them in your life, we have the potential of a nice positive development. The Devil energy. There we go. Seven of Coins with the Ten of Cups. Three of Coins. Eight of Cups. And Five of Coins. Now, in this situation, yes, we see again this pattern. I have been disappointed a lot by people. You're clearly deciding to move forward from the situation and from people that have been blocking you. So there is a certain level on what you're going to do here. For some of you, okay, you're kind of detaching, you're speaking your truth. Maybe you will end some friendships on a personal level or even relationships that are not really working. Others you are really, moving away completely, totally from your current situation. And for some of you, you have already somebody else in your life. So you are leaving one relationship for somebody else. This is very surprising for the energy of Capricorn, of course, but I feel that this is normal, guys. You have been in a lot of distress, let's say, for these last 5 months at least. So it is normal for you to want the best thing possible for your situation. You have really high standards when it comes to your personal life. You want steady situations, you want constructive situations, and it feels like we are getting somewhere. You will have the opportunity to meet the right people for you, especially if you are single, because we have not talked at all about singles for you, Capricorn. If you are single, I see you being ready to date, to open up, to meet new people, but always, even though you appear to be, let's say, more communicative, more friendly, you have a goal, you have a long-term goal very clearly. Now, things are getting a bit tough. As you can see, we have this Eight of Cups, Five of Coins, especially after the 27 with the full moon, but also starting from the 24th of November, where Mars is entering in Sagittarius. Again, you're not dealing very well with the idea of freedom, letting go. All of these things can become really stressful to you. So watch out how you're communicating. This Five of Pentacles. Now, because we are checking 2 weeks, half of the month, the meaning of the cards cannot be so intense after all. Okay, in a normal general reading of those that we are doing, the pick a card things, this could be a bit heavier. In this case, try to watch out your communication skills, guys, especially with these people that, let's say, you don't want to have all that conversation after all. You're doing your best, let's say, to cope with the pressure, and I think you're gonna be really, really successful. Page of Swords. But the point is this, that you have great potential when it comes to your love life. Your career is always going well. I mean, you are always doing your best, even when things are really not so well. You're still doing your best. It's just that the circumstances, maybe a setback, maybe, but you always want your career, your your projects, your ideas to move forward. Sometimes we have to go through setbacks. That's the way it works. Here, for example, look at this. This is online situations. So, guys, listen, if you're dealing with online situations and friends, for some of you, if you are in a long distance relationship, I think you are ready to replace that with something better. So I'm telling you, yes, there is a bit of stress towards the end of the month. We saw the reasons why. I see you developing, expanding in your career. I see you also very active in your personal life, love life. The part of the personal life, if we have something established, there are two ways to go. Or you're expanding, okay, marriage proposals, engagements, moving in together, something like this, really serious, really nice. Or we are going to the opposite direction, breakup. I cannot stand this person anymore. This person is giving me nothing. They are not giving me what I'm expecting, so I let go for someone else. For some of you, you already have the alternative, guys. Congratulations. Now, apart from this, remember that also people, time for clearing, okay, time for purging what we don't need. And you are going to send away people that you don't like, people that you don't care about anymore, people that are not serving you anymore after the transformation that you are going to go through, or people that that have put pressure on you during the last 4 to 5 months. Nice changes, many changes. Changes are never, let's say, your favorite thing. So stress is normal, especially during the last part of month. And this is the sum up of what we have seen. Again, I like it. It's very busy, very busy, many things to deal with, many things to cope with. One thing that is very important, guys, your personal well-being. So, as we have said also a bit for Libra, make sure that you make space for yourself. Make sure that you take care of yourself. If you have neglected your well-being, exercising, eating healthy, all of these things are very important because you need to cope with super major changes and improvements in your life. So you have to have the right mindset and energy. So make sure you dedicate some time to yourself, okay, throughout all this purging and changing and clearance that you are doing. This is what I see. Guys, let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.